Once upon a time, in a bustling factory that echoed with the clanks and whirs of machinery, there lived a young man eager to prove his worth. His mentor, an aging technician with a wealth of experience, had instilled in him a mantra: talk less, do more, and never stop improving. For a decade, the young man toiled diligently, absorbing every nuance of the factory's operations. He honed his skills, embracing each task with unwavering dedication. The old technician watched proudly as the apprentice transformed into a skilled technician in his own right. A decade passed, and the mentor decided it was time to retire, leaving the young man to carry the torch. He did so with the same fervor, never wavering from the teachings of his mentor. However, a cloud of discontent gradually darkened his spirit. One day, he couldn't contain his frustration any longer and paid a visit to his old mentor. The elderly technician, observing the turmoil in his protégé's eyes, gently inquired about his troubles. The young man sighed deeply and poured out his concerns. "I've followed your instructions to the letter all these years," he lamented. "I've remained silent, focused on my work, and I've learned every skill this place has to offer. But what baffles me is that those with less experience and capability have climbed the ladder while I remain stuck at the same level, earning as little as when I was your apprentice." The mentor pondered this for a moment before posing a simple yet profound question. "Are you absolutely certain that you've become indispensable to the factory?" The young man nodded confidently. With a knowing look, the mentor paced back and forth. After a while, he turned to the young man and offered an unexpected piece of advice. "Take a day off, for whatever reason you like. It's time to give yourself a break." Perplexed but intrigued, the young man thanked his mentor and hastened to request a day off. When he returned to work after his brief respite, little did he know that the course of his life was about to change. The manager summoned him to the office, a grave expression etched on his face. He revealed that chaos had reigned in the factory during the young man's absence. Problems that would typically be solved with ease by the technician had stymied his colleagues. Recognizing his irreplaceable role, the manager decided to promote him to the position of senior technician. Gratitude filled the young man's heart for his mentor's sage advice. He realized that this was the key to his success. From that point on, whenever he felt undervalued, he didn't hesitate to take a day off. Remarkably, upon his return, situations always seemed to improve to his satisfaction. This pattern continued for months, until one fateful day, the young man encountered an unexpected barricade when trying to enter the factory. Shocked and bewildered, he learned that his employment had been terminated. Dumbfounded and wounded, he sought solace in the guidance of his mentor. "Why did I lose my job?" he asked, his pride wounded. "Did I not follow your teachings faithfully?" The mentor sighed and replied, "Actually, you missed a crucial part of the lesson. You grasped the concept that people tend to overlook something that's always there, like a constantly lit light bulb. They only notice it when it goes off." The young man's brow furrowed. "What's the second half of the lesson?" With measured words, the mentor continued. "The second half, more vital than the first, is the realization that if a light bulb goes off too frequently, sooner or later, it will be replaced with one that is more reliable. No one wants a light bulb they can't count on." The young man's eyes widened as understanding dawned. "Are you saying I became too predictable, too dependable?" The mentor nodded. "Precisely. In life, as in your work, don't let yourself be taken for granted, but also don't abandon your duties at the first sign of trouble. Find the balance, and life will reward you with equilibrium." With newfound insight, the young man left his mentor's side, determined to strike that elusive balance in his life and career. He learned that recognition and appreciation were as much about timing and unpredictability as they were about dedication and hard work.